In this video, I'll be going through the course information / syllabus portion of Brightspace. So if you scroll down here in this section, you'll see that there is the course syllabus in Microsoft Word version or PDF version. I just want to highlight a couple of things that you'll find in the course syllabus. The first thing is my contact information. Here's my email address. You can also find this on the course home in Brightspace, and I'll navigate there a little later so that you can see. But I also have this information there. You can email me by emailing me directly from your T-Wolves, or you can click on this envelope here to email me, and I think I covered that in a previous video. So the next thing I want to mention is your book. Your book is called Microsoft Office 365. It is the 2021 edition, which is packaged with something called SIMnet. SIMnet is what we will be using for completing activities inside of your book. And I do want to mention that all of this is the cost of the book is covered with your tuition. The program is called Wolfpack. There's more information here at this link, but basically what it will tell you is that the cost of your book is by credit hour, and it is included in your overall tuition cost. The book is mandatory for the course, so you must have it in order to use it, and through the Wolfpack program, it's available to you immediately from day one. Okay, this course covers the Microsoft Office applications. It covers Microsoft Office Word, Excel, Access, and PowerPoint. And that is, Word covers the document portion, Excel, spreadsheets, Access is used for databases, and PowerPoint used to create presentations. So you may have had some experience with this before, or you may have used one of the Google products, Google Docs, Google Sheets. They are very, very similar. The most important thing I can tell you about this, number one, you have access to the Microsoft Office products for free as a student of SUNY Niagara. And that is easy to find. I have some information on it in Brightspace, but also the link is available in Brightspace itself. The second most important thing is that you cannot use the web applications. You must download Microsoft Office and put it on your computer. And each of these applications will be available for use on a Windows computer. If you're using a Mac, you will need to find a Windows computer to complete the Microsoft Access module. Microsoft Access is not made for Mac. It is only available on Windows. But I have more information on that as we go on. Okay, a couple more things I want to emphasize. I would like you to please take the time to read through this in detail. It does explain what my expectations are and what you can expect of me. I do want to talk about your grade. Your grade is made up of 4 parts. Let me see if I can get them all on one screen. The first part is 10% on discussions. And so discussions is I will ask you to read an article or watch a video and then answer some questions. 10% on quizzes. Quizzes must be taken on the dates they are scheduled, so I will make them available for 2 days, and they cannot be accepted late. The third is a sim book. A sim book is a reading activity and then some interactive task for you to complete. These are available through your book. I will accept them up to 3 days late with a penalty of 5% for each day late. The last part is the projects. Projects are worth 45% of your grade, and there you will find 1 per module. So what's important about the projects is that they must be completed in the application. So therefore, part of this first week, one of your activities will be to download the Microsoft Office applications, and then your next activity will be to complete projects inside of the applications. I will also accept projects up to 3 days late. Now, I do want to mention that since this is a summer course, we don't have a lot of flexibility with dates. What I would normally give students in a full semester, a full week to complete, you're having to complete in 3 or 4 days. So things are accelerated in a summer course. So just keep that in mind. There's really not a lot of wiggle room. For our semester, we will begin on Tuesday, May 26th, and the semester ends on July 8th. And that's about 6 weeks. Okay. And all of this is covered in the course schedule. But let me mention a couple additional things here about the syllabus. One of the things I want you to think about is your technology. So since this is an online class, you're going to be required to complete all of your activities on your computer. So do you have a plan if you have a technical problem? So think about that. What happens if your computer crashes or the Wi-Fi is out? Don't wait until the due date to complete an activity. If I could give you any advice at all, that would be it, because with technology, things are unpredictable sometimes. Okay. Again, course policies follow here, so please read through. One of the most important things is academic integrity. Just keep in mind that the projects that you complete, the sim book activities that you complete, this book comes with a detection for cheating, and it is actually very, very good. So just don't do it, right? You're not going to get anything out of the activity if you do that. Okay, take the time to read through this. I do believe I mentioned the tutoring before. Tutoring is free, and if I did not, I just want to highlight that for you. Tutoring is free through SUNY Niagara, and it's available right here, ACE Tutoring. If you click on this link, you'll go to their website, and there will be a push button to make an appointment. The tutors are available online or face-to-face, and they're very, very good. You can always email me with questions, but what's helpful about the tutors is, that you have a dedicated resource that you can schedule time with. Okay, back to the course information section. There's a couple other things I want to mention to you. As you scroll down, make sure you take a look at your course schedule. So the course schedule outlines all the activities and your responsibilities until the end of the semester. So what you'll notice is that the sim books, the projects, the discussions, I typically make these due on Tuesdays and on Fridays. So you can kind of count on the fact that Tuesday and Friday will be due dates. The quizzes will be open for 2 days, and I will make them available at the end of a module. So if you have an assignment that's due Tuesday, then the quiz will be open on the Tuesday and Wednesday. So you can expect Tuesday and Wednesday, or a Friday and Saturday 2-day period. I don't anticipate any changes, but if I do, I will communicate them clearly. Okay. So the first thing you should expect to do, I just want to highlight for you what's due first. What's due first is to read through all the material in the course information section, and you'll find these 2 activities. It's just answer a question at the end, about academic integrity, and another on what your technology backup strategy is, and those are due on Friday, May 29th. The first module, the introductory module, you'll need to complete a discussion. You'll need to work through a sim book, which will give you a little bit of an exposure to your book and all of the useful tools you have in your book. And then finally, it will be to install Microsoft Office 365. These will be due on Saturday, May 30th. So this first assignment, I moved it out 1 extra day, since the first week of classes is usually, people coming in and out of classes, adding and dropping. And then the other item that you have due in the first week, so this is Module 2A on Microsoft Word, creating and editing documents. And so you have a sim book for that activity and a project. And these will be due on Tuesday, June 2nd. So my recommendation to you is to get through the course information in the introductory module and then move on to 2A as soon as you can. 2A is where you'll probably want to spend a little extra time. And all of these 1, 2, and 3 sections are all available on day 1 of the course. Okay, so do take a look at everything. Let me just go back here to course information. Please take the time to read all the items in this section, how the course is organized, communication I pretty much covered. And then these are those 2 activities I was talking about, academic integrity and the technology backup plan. So here's your table of contents. If you have any questions, do let me know.